in the hands of a nigga that killed. That's a killer. How you chillin' from dog? You better eat. Show him your pedigree. Devour who fell asleep. That eye for an eye is for the weak. Touch one of mine, I take the whole fleet. Go down to the dealer and get a fleet. My whole team shit, and that's how we speak. You're not like Malcolm and UEP. If I die today, they'll ever write my eulogy. Tell mama love all the things that was soon to be. Maybe I just played my hand a little too discreet. I almost lost my whole thing to the street. Had to remind myself I overeat.
Hit him in the head, hit him in the head. Nudge him with your foot, make sure he dead. Hey boy, that shit stupid fire.
Oh, this is it.
I'm about to fuck this up. Hey.
What's up? How you doing, pretty gangster?
Jews better dig they mouth.
Said they need big, you better get up they bomb. Parole might drop a hole, you gotta get them in time.
Get them in time.
Oh, what's up?
For the whole team. Came up from court.
What's up? I need you up here. I need you up here. I need you up here. Definitely. I mean, I bought the joint. I just watched the joint. You know what I mean? That's the link right there. You can click on that and pop up if you want. You know. I just watched the link. I watched the joint, the documentary. I'm talking about up here on the panel. Click on the link. Pull up. Pull up. You seen it? Yeah, I seen it. I bought it. I mean, I'm talking about this right here, man. This right here. Marcy made, man. Yes, I seen it. Okay, you seen it too. I know you seen it. You know what I mean? He came across. He had a few points. He got. You know what I mean? He got a lot of information, man. A lot of things that, you know, I believe him on. Like just by this, there's a lot of stuff. It's like, damn. You know what I mean, he even had a lady that was his mom's, right? He even had his moms. You know the moms ain't out. She ain't cloud chasing. She ain't got time for that, man. So you know that shit is real, B. But yeah, this shit right here is some real shit, man. Yes, that's his mom's. Oh, okay. So that man get in tune with me, man. You heard? I know you in tune with him. So I'm gonna get in tune with me, man. I've been trying to bang at him, man. I don't know, man. You might think I'm on some trolling shit. I don't know what you think I'm on. Dehaven is official. Because you see, you know, yeah. You know, I mean, at first, you know what I mean? I was when Hov said what he said, like real talk, I was running with it. I ain't gonna stunt like I wasn't one of them niggas. You know what I mean? His first video that came out was like, this nigga look kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was one of them, you know what I mean? One of them niggas that just be, but you know. Couple people, you know, said, nah, that's not what it is, bro. And you know, these is people that's solid. But yeah, y'all want to watch some of this shit? I want to watch some of the Haven shit. Let me know, man. Give me the word, man. Emory, my people. He said Dehaven told. Oh yeah, he did. I'm saying, but where's the paperwork? When you say a nigga tell, right? You gotta have paperwork on that. Like, I'm trying to get in. Alright, so look, I'm gonna drop the link right here. You click on it. You know what I mean? No, nah, he didn't. Yo, yo, what's up? Yo, go on. You will see. Nah, that shit would have been out there. Like, that shit would have been out there already. Like, you know how many years ago this shit been? They've been saying that, but it was no paperwork, none of that shit. Yep. If he told, did he show? He showed paperwork on this shit right here, on this Marcy Maid thing, on the Marcy Maid documentary. You know what I'm saying? I just watched it today. You know what I mean, copped it, $15. And was like, yo, man, let me watch this shit. And I wanted to speak on this shit. Like, oh man, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm all right. Everything is healthy. You know what I mean? Tell the people who you are. Like, tell them who you is.
Hello to the people. I am PG. They call me Pretty Gangster, and I'm a good friend of Dehaven.
Okay. So you see the documentary. You seen what was going on and all that. How you
Right.
how you feel about what's being said? Because it's like they trying to assassinate his character, throw dirt on his name, make him look like he's a rat, and he's really not that guy who he say he is in the streets.
Um, he's definitely not that. I think the best way for anyone to assess his character, they need to watch the documentary because all of the answers to their questions are right in the documentary.
Mm.
Hmm.
So oh, okay. So they should tune into the documentary. Basically, is what you're saying. Like they could get the answers because he did break it down. He did say everything. He brought them to all the places where they was at. You know, he had photos, paperwork. He had a lot to back up everything he said. So
Right.
yeah, I
So
was
so basically, I see I see how everybody be feeling like way or whatever because years ago when he did the Jay-Z expose, he was mad. I guess anybody would be mad, you know what I'm saying? Because what occurred, you know what I'm saying, between the three.
yeah.
So if they go and purchase the documentary and watch it, they will see that it's not at all what they think. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Allowing other people to, I guess, influence their decision based on the review of, oh no, he's just mad, it's this, it's that. Nah, you need to just go see the documentary. Period.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the thing I can really say on that. To just go see for yourself. That's it.
Mm, mm. Yeah, I think it goes deeper than just money though. I think it was like a brotherhood. He feels hurt because he felt like that was his brother, his little brother. Like he took care of him. They was together when they was down and didn't have nothing. And now it's like the nigga just forgot about him. You feel me? But it's got to be a situation there where Jay felt like that man did something. It's something that went wrong between them. That's why it's an issue. It's something.
Well, if anybody follows him, you will see his live where he's discussed it.
Yeah, I seen it.
You see the Instagram post. He has the stories on there. You take the time to read. You will see that. I mean, he's been interviewed by a lot of different people on different platforms, and his story hasn't changed. It hasn't changed. It hasn't been different. Just like you were saying at the beginning of your video,
Yeah,
his mom is in it, speaking on it. So it's definitely not.
yeah,
It's
because I
definitely
had
no made up nothing. All
yeah
you
because
have to do basically is see the documentary. Like that's my bottom line. That's my answer. See it for yourself. Period.
mm,
That's
yeah,
it. That's all.
yeah, because they got people that saying it's a cloud chasing move. He's out here cloud chasing, doing stuff for views, trying to get his name out there. And I'm like, I don't believe so. I believe the man is just telling his story, his life, and those guys just happen to be a part of it. You know what I mean? It's just so happened they just famous dudes. That's
It's
all.
it's kind of like this. Like if there's a situation between two individuals, three individuals, or whatever, you're gonna have all these different sides. I get it.
Yeah.
But the one thing that remains, you have that person's side, and you have the truth. It's there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The truth is right there in the documentary. It's like no other way that I can say it. The only thing is go see the documentary. Nobody, for anybody that hasn't seen the documentary, it's no
Mhm.
need speaking on something and passing your judgment if you haven't seen it. At least go see it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. I seen it. I seen it.
that's so simple.
Yeah, I see it. I mean,
I
that's
mean,
why
you tell me what you think. I mean, I heard
I,
what you were saying at the
I,
beginning, but
I'm saying on me what I feel. I feel like you know what I mean. He felt like that was his brother. They was close early on in coming up, and he felt like you know what I mean. He want to know why they turned his back on him and don't rock with him no more. Like, cause all he had was nothing but love for him, and he thought it was love. He thought they was family, and he heartbroken by that. And he's telling the story. That's how I feel. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm. I mean, people have placed their reviews there. I mean, it's there. Like he has no reason to pretend, front, or lie. He has no reason to do that.
Right. But the whole thing. What about the daughter thing? The first daughter that with the Jay-Z thing, like that was
Well,
brought up in his
the
live the other day.
the only thing I'm gonna say about that is he spoke on it. There was a Facebook Live yesterday. Her aunt spoke on it. People need to go and look at those. All your answers are there. Like, that's the only thing I can say.
No,
There's
we
nothing else
just
that I
want to know
can
what you.
say or elaborate because they are speaking on it. They were there. So they are
Mm,
and that's where you can get all of your answers. I sat and I watched the live yesterday with
Me too.
her aunt, and I believe it. There's not one doubt in my mind. I mean, she's a beautiful girl and she looks like him. So I don't think anybody is out here clout chasing. I don't. I don't think anybody is out here clout chasing. All of the questions that people got and the answers,
It's,
please go look at the live. If you got Facebook, go look up her aunt's live. It's there and you can watch it in its entirety.
what's the Facebook that they could go look up?
I went to Terry Turner, and that's how I watched it.
Okay.
And
What documentary? Mob Facts. It's called Marcy Made, man. The Dehaven joint, man. Go check it out, man. He's telling them I like it. I think it's a good documentary. I'm jacking it. You know.
mm-hmm.
He said, good looks. All right, yeah. But yeah, man, you know, it was good. Like he broke down a lot of things. He broke down with the Dame situation, Tata. You know, he got into a lot. How they was getting money, how he got shot. He broke down all of that stuff. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so I think people should tune in, man. You know, go check that out. But what's going on? How are you?
I'm good. I'm just chilling. I just came back in from working out. So
Okay, I seen you. You had the old school 90s West Coast vibes.
yes, and the reason why I had the old school West Coast vibes was because I knew that my trainer, I knew it was going to be like an intense workout.
So you wanted to have a game face on, ready to go, not playing, get that sweat in. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, that was the kind of mood. That's the kind of mood that I was in because I knew that it was going to be just that kind of workout.
Okay. That's what's up.
And that's something I've been doing like the whole quarantine, just trying to stay busy between teleworking for work and working out and eating. I mean, I eat healthy anyway, but that's basically what I've been doing like this whole quarantine, and like taking care of my sons and making sure that not so much my oldest, but making sure my youngest is doing his schoolwork, because his schoolwork is coming in by the boatload. Like the teachers are like they're like giving it to him like heavy with a whole bunch of assignments, a whole bunch of research, and it's like the minute they don't see you logged in class, the minute they don't see you turning something in, they are like calling, excuse me, has he logged in? I'm like, yes, he's doing that right now. So it's a different transition for him because my youngest son is used to going to school, but that's what I've been dealing with, just being a mom,
Right.
an employee for work, teleworking.
So they doing the homeschool thing. Like you got to be on like the internet, like a video joint. Yeah, right.
Yeah, like when they do like the class time, it might be they do it for like a short period of time, a whole hour. They might spend maybe like 15 to 20 minutes, and that's it. And then he goes away, from that, do his little research, do his assignments, upload everything. And then, once he's done all of that, then he can play on the game or be on his phone or whatever he's going to do. But I make sure we get that out the way first.
Oh, okay. I hear that. Definitely. As you should, man. Definitely. He said, play the movie. Nah, man, you can't. You got to go get that. You got to go grab that. I can't play that, man.
Yeah, you can't play the movie. You just got to get the link or go to Vimeo on demand and
Yeah.
purchase it and watch it.
Yeah, you gotta go
It's
get
not,
that. Man. I ain't gonna. You can't take food out that man plate, man.
yeah, it's not
Go grab that. If you gotta
a
go support.
disappointment.
Yeah. While I grabbed it, I wanted to, watch it and then make my point of view on it. You know what I mean?
Right. I remember you did say that you was like, I'm gonna watch it first, and then you were like, I'll make my point of view on that. I remember you saying that.
Yeah. But I did a little blog earlier and it was interesting and it made me like, you know what? I gotta go get this and look further deep into it. And I'm glad I did. And, it was a good one. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
You know what I mean? But I hope those guys get it right though. I hope they could talk, sit down, come together as men and get over that shit because that shit is they relationship is deeper than whatever's going on.
Yeah. I mean, that's in the documentary too. Like he spoke on that towards the end or whatever.
Yeah,
So
he said he don't hate them guys. He don't never wish nothing bad. He still got love for them, but he's just it's just he felt hurt behind that. That's why I respect him for that. You know what I mean? I respect dude.
but I think that's all. I think it's a lot of people who rock him and support him and respect him, and he's a stand up. He's a stand up kind of guy.
You can tell.
Yeah, you can definitely tell. Make no
You can
mistake
tell.
about it.
He's not holding no punches. He's not. It's not. You can tell. You can tell when somebody's cloud chasing or faking or being a fraud. You know what I'm saying? Because I come from the streets and I could tell that from just snap of a finger just by looking at somebody or how they talk. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah. So I know I could tell.
Definitely.
Yeah. He said play the moment. Oh, man. But yeah, they feeling for that. Y'all gotta go get that, man. Little fit in, little light fit in. That ain't gonna hurt you. Go grab that.
Because my thing is, if you're bored with Netflix, you tired of looking at the same thing over and over on Netflix, just go on over to Vimeo on demand, check out
This
Marcy
is a
Day,
good.
and
This
watch
is a
the
good way too. He's showing a different way too, because people just put their shit on Netflix on the streaming joint and don't really make the money that they should or they could. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So this way, he could, but they could buy it, and I guess it go directly to him.
Right. I mean, I know what I like the most about the documentary is the fact that he's telling his truth and he's telling his side of the story, and it ain't even coming from no hate in place. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even coming from no place of anger, no place of hate or anything. And if anybody's following him on Instagram, he spoke on that a couple of lives ago, and he said that he don't have no hate in his heart, like there's no hatred. So
Yeah.
it's not that type of documentary. I think some people they're wanting it to be like this beef and this aggression, and he's still
Yeah.
mad.
At
None of
first, I
that.
thought that's what it was. I thought he was just gonna come and he's blowing up a whole bunch of wild shit and he's just putting shit on blast. But it wasn't that. It was like, nah, like he's trying to remind niggas, like, look, man, remember, this is what we was doing here. This is what we was doing. Like, come on, y'all niggas is bugging. You know what I mean?
Right. I figured that once you saw it or whatever, you would have that exactly what you're talking about, that response, that reply after you saw it. I figured that you would.
Yeah. Because me first hearing the fuck the Haven for caving, that's why we don't speak. Man, they supposed to make. I thought it was, oh, this nigga is, oh wow. But
Right.
it come to find out that wasn't the case. Like that's what I heard. I put my ear to the streets, and that's what it was. You know what I mean? And he spoke on that. Like, you know what I mean? You can't call a nigga a rat and not have paperwork on a nigga. Like you gotta have you got to have proof behind that because that's a real word and that's real on the streets. Like somebody could get dealt with for that kind of shit right there. Like you don't play with people like that. So I respect him for that. He pulled some paperwork out. I don't know, what that was, but it was some paperwork I seen.
Mm-hmm. Well, the one thing that I want to say for those that, you know, always holler about paperwork, once cases are adjudicated on in court,
It's public.
yeah, because I work as a paralegal. That's what I do. And once cases are adjudicated on in court, it's public information. So if you want the information, you can go out there and get it if you want it. But apparently, if you don't want the information, you won't go out there and seek the information. So it's public if anybody wanted to know anything.
Right, 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 right. Definitely. That's what I be telling dudes all the time. But they like to go with the silly stuff. The trolls and the people that just want to hate and just have a reason to say something. They just gonna run with what they gonna say anyway.
Right,
So you know how
right,
that go.
right. And I know that I know Choke No Joke had did a live or whatever one time, and he had said that the loyalty and all of that is very different in the streets now. It ain't really even there no more.
No.
So things are just really, really different. Like compared to back then in the 80s during the crack era, things is just different. Cause it's a guy here in DC that did a documentary and he was saying the same thing. Stuff is just different now. It's not the same. So basically, the street life that is like dead. So people have to find other avenues to get to the bag.
Right.
Definitely not the way.
Right. The streets ain't the same no more. There's no loyalty no more. It ain't no respect in the streets no more. It's just all out. It's just wild, lawless. Like it's not. It's just crazy. Like dudes got no more rules. They don't set no rules. They just disrespect everything. So, you know what I mean. If you want to be like that, you just gonna be jammed up and get caught in the matrix, and you know how that shit goes. So, you might as well find something else, man. Find another niche, man. But if it's working for you, do your thing. But I'm just saying, for me, I'm stepping away for that thing. But
Right,
we
right.
still stay in tune though with the real guys. You know what I mean? That don't mean we're gonna change.
Mm-hmm. And I think like I know me and my cousins, we used to look at The Wire all the time. And I
Right,
think
right.
about I think that was about I know it was TV, you know what I'm saying? But it was very, very, very close to reality. Like,
Nah, some of that was reality.
yeah,
That
but
was that was
I know
reality
it was
right there.
like it was very, very, very close. Like
Yeah,
very
yeah.
close to reality.
Hell yeah, like stuff like that is good. I like those type of shows, like The Wire. They need to bring something like that back, like like Money and Violence, Respect Life, all those hood web series. It
Right.
shows you the urban life of what's going on in these inner cities in Brooklyn, Queens, whatever
Hmm.
borough was doing it. So I be liking those joints.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
them joints be fire.
They do. They definitely do.
Yeah, but you're right though. It ain't no loyalty no more in these streets. The streets is like it's a different breed. You know what I
Yes.
mean? But that comes from the OGs not schooling the younger dudes and not giving them the game and showing them the ropes. You know what I mean? That's what that comes from.
Well, I will say this though. Like my older cousins in Philly and Jersey and New York, they be schooling, at the time when they were schooling the youngest, but you always had that handful that
It was rebellious.
yeah, that's the word I wanted to say. They're rebellious and they want to go about it their own way instead of listening to someone that has wisdom in that and can give them guidance. You know what I'm saying? But you just
Right.
have
It's
the
always
heart.
gonna be that though. You know that comes with the game.
That's
You know what I
true.
mean?
It does.
That comes is always gonna be that type of person. There's always gonna be that one person in that circle that's gonna say, nah, fuck that nigga. Fuck what he talking about. I'm going against what he's saying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, that's how this shit go in life.
That's true. That's true. That is very so. What have you been doing since this quarantine? Like, how
I've
are you
been,
dealing with
huh?
quarantine?
Huh?
How
Say that again.
dealing with this quarantine?
I mean, I've been dealing with it regular. It's nothing. I've been just, eating good, messing with my YouTube, trying to build my channel up, and,
Okay.
staying corona free. That's all. Living
Right.
my best
Right.
life. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's true.
You
That's
know,
true. Right.
that's it. It ain't stopping nothing. We keeping things rolling.
You got that right. It really isn't stopping anything because when I think about it, I still kept on with my daily routine, work, my kids, and working out. And the only thing that I hate is constantly going to the grocery store because I got two sons. So I'm constantly replenishing what they eat up. But other
Yeah,
than
they smashing shit. They in there smashing shit.
they
Yeah,
they do. Like it
yeah,
be round the clock though. You know what I'm saying? It be round the clock.
yeah. You know that shit go.
Yeah.
Streets is dead, but the morals and principles are alive. We all need. Yeah, that's a fact. Morals and principles are alive to those people that go by that, live by it. But if you're in the streets, those morals should be applied too. Just because what I mean, it don't it don't change. That's why we say in the streets it's kind of loyalty. You don't find that's rare nowadays. That's like that's rare. You get that, you be lucky, man.
That's true.
That's like hitting the lotto. That shit like hitting the lotto nowadays.
Yeah, that is like hitting the lottery nowadays. Because if you come across an individual that understands the definition of loyalty, yeah, you have really hit the lottery in that loyalty department. But it's still like a lot of shisty individuals out here that pretend very well.
Mm,
And I just think that's when you have to have a strong sense of discernment to know the real from the fake. And you can figure that out just through maybe like 5 minutes of conversation. That's what my dad used to tell me. You can pick it up
that-
with 5 minutes of conversation.
yeah, man. You can tell by a handshake, man. I can tell by a handshake, man. I
Yeah,
might, I mean?
that's true.
Mm.
That's definitely true.
But you're right though. Little conversation. Hear how you see how they move, how they vibes. You'll understand
Hmm.
what's what. Man.
Right, right.
He said uppercut the like button. Facts, uppercut the like button. Ice day. He's kind of talking stupid. Yeah, but you're right though, man. But yeah, he was talking to. I see his live yesterday. He was talking to like I guess his cousin, Emory cousin, or some shit like that. And he was
No,
going
he
on.
wasn't. He wasn't talking to Emory's cousin. Emory's cousin went on live and was speaking about um Jay-Z's daughter, and he was speaking about Dehaven. And so Dehaven basically did his live yesterday, and he was just fact checking and addressing some of the things that the guy was saying. That's all.
Oh, all right,
Yeah.
okay. What the? That's real talk. Loyalty. Yeah, that shit like that's a fact, Greg. That shit like a dinosaur. Loyalty like a dinosaur now.
That's a good comparison because we know dinosaurs do not exist. So that is a really good comparison.
Yeah, yeah. Damn, the homie just hit me. This nigga. Don't start. Don't start. Queen, how you doing, Queen? So what's up? Talk to me nicely. He said, talk to me nicely. Hey, yo, smash that like button, man. Yeah, man. He went back to the P's. He said, Cambridge, that shit was lit, man. I wish I could play it. I wish I could play it for y'all, man, but I can't, man.
If
Can't
they
do that.
want to go see it, it's us
Yeah, go
on his
get that. Go get
IG.
that. Go
They can
get
go
that,
watch
man.
on his
We was
IG.
talking about this earlier. Like we talked about this. I said, yo, I'm gonna go get that, man. And I'm coming back out here to talk about it. I'm saying. That's what I did. Whose picture? That's Jay-Z. That's Dehaven and Emory Jones.
Emory.
Yeah, Emory Jones. Yeah, you see it. He got the flat joint, huh? Flexing. Yeah, but man, I gotta go do something.
All righty.
You know,
Thank you for
this is important right here.
thank you for having me tap in, I guess. That's the word I want
Yeah,
to use.
definitely. Pull up anytime. Pull up. I'm gonna pull back up out here. You know what I mean? But anytime you good, like you heard?
I appreciate it. And hello to everyone out there in the chat. And just try to stay healthy during this corona. Don't really know when it's going to be over with, y'all, but just try to stay healthy and stay motivated during this corona pandemic.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Definitely.
But again, thank you
Wear
so
your
much.
mask, stay sanitized up, you heard, and all that shit.
Right. Make sure you wash your hands and wear your mask when you go out.
Yeah.
Well, I will be checking you out later.
Yeah. I'm about to get this and I'm gonna pop right back out.
All righty.
I appreciate you for coming through. It's
Oh,
a
you're welcome.
blessing. Yes. Salute, no doubt.
All right. See you later.
Mm.
All right.